at you, back again. Watching our videos every day and still not subscribed? Shimon, hit that button already and smash a like while you're at it.
Yeah. They burned it all. But I still got the road. Boots in the dust, blood on my hands, bars just bones and empty cans. Smoke still rising off the patch I wore, but I ain't laying down, not yet, not sore. Got no crew, just echoes now, but I still ride, I just don't bow. I talk to ghosts, drink with pain, and chase the wind like it still got a name. You can burn my bike, break my name, but you can't put out a rider's flame. Ashes still taste like freedom, even when there's nothing left to bleed from. The fire took my home, took my kin, but I still got the road and that old sin. You can bury me deep or high on a hill, but I'll be smiling, yeah, I'll be smiling still. 'Cause ashes still taste like freedom, and I ride with the smoke, not beneath it. She said, you don't have to die alone. I said, baby, that's how legends are grown. I kissed her slow, then turned the key and left my name in the gravel behind me. Every brother I've loved wears a scar, some in flesh, some in a mason jar, but they still ride in my rearview glass. Every mile, every rumbling laugh. Freedom ain't the finish line, it's the reason you never stop running. Ashes still taste like freedom, even with the devil trying to read 'em. I lost my path, but not my will, and I ain't done. I'm riding still. Take my patch, take my name, but you can't ride without feeling the flame. Yeah, ashes still taste like freedom, and that's all I need to believe in. You burn what you can, but some of us were made of fire. they're coming fast. So ride faster. Boots hit blacktop, ball went boom. Cops outside, moon and doom. Back door busted, tire screamed. This ain't no dream, it's gasoline. She threw me my cut, said ride or rot. Grabbed the bag and the whiskey shot. Patch on fire, smoke in the chest. Ain't no mercy when you're riding dead. Every gear's a dare, every line a sin. We don't run to live, we run to win. Choke the throttle, let it burn. Ain't no brakes where outlaws turn. Sirens cry, but we laugh aloud. Riding dirty in a shroud of proud. High on fire, low on grace. Engine howling like a murder case. If they catch us, we don't learn. We just choke the throttle, let it burn. One eye broke, tank near red. Front tire slick, we ride undead. Brothers beside me, scars exposed, and the Reaper smiling like he knows. Back roads twist like a serpent's spine. We ain't stopping, we erase the line. Shots behind, sparks ahead. If this is dying, raise the dead. This ain't escape, it's legacy. Choke the throttle, let it burn. We light the match, we never turn. Ain't no prison holding steel. When our freedom runs on wheel. Leather torn but hearts intact. We ride with ghosts on every track. And if the law don't crash or learn, we still choke the throttle, let it burn. Choke the throttle, let it burn. Life's a corner, twist, not turn. We don't stop, we don't break. We just ride till the silence shakes. Let's ride, maybe, but we ain't done till the wheels melt under the sun. Tell the devil we ride fast, so keep the gates open. Don't know where I'm going. Just know I ain't staying. Found her in the red behind the fence. Tank cracked, tires dry, frame past tense. Jagged on the barbed wire. scratch on the back still turn heads. Flip the switch, pray to the spark, say goodbye to the light, hello to the dark. Ain't got a map, just a whisper and flame, and a legend written in someone else's name. I ain't earned a right, not yet, but I feel it humming in my chest. First ride out of ruin, wind on my face, no past pursuing. Eyes on the line, hands on steel, heart trying to learn what a rage can feel. Dust in the lungs, ghosts in the frame, but I'm rolling forward just the same. Can't change where I came from, but I sure as hell can burn what's to come. Mirror crack, but I see just fine. I see a road that don't read time. I see the bones of the kings who fell, and the crowns they dropped when they kissed hell. Their blood's in the bolts, their names in the heat, and I ride with them rumbling under my seat. This ain't glory, this ain't fame, it's just breathing without shame. They said no one makes it past mile marker 13, so I aim straight at it. First ride out of ruin, wheels screaming, soul improving. I'm nobody, not yet, not loud, but I'm coming like thunder from a stolen cloud. Rattling bones and roads unseen, hiding from fate with a fuel-born lean. Can't kill what ain't known, but I'll make sure this ride gets shown. First ride out of ruin, every breath I take, I'm proving that fire don't need a name to leave the earth in flames. So if I fall, let the motor whine, let the ghost say he crossed the line. I ain't riding to survive, I'm riding to arrive. In the myth they left behind. You hear that? That's my story. Start now. They said freedom had a price. We paid in full. Still do. Lost 5 brothers just last year. 2 to war, 3 to the bottle and fear. But we still ride like the sky might crack, with a coiled chain and a dead man's patch. The law gave up, the map burned out, and we still scream when the throttle shouts. No flag, no oath, just rubber and rust, and a soul too stubborn to turn to dust. Ain't about living long, it's about riding strong. Freedom ain't free, but we're riding this holy wine. With busted knuckles and a howling sky, we ride for those who say goodbye. Ain't no crown in the dirt we claim, but the wind still knows our name. She left me with a note on chrome, said you love the road more than a home. Maybe she was right, maybe that's fine. I'm married to the curve and the county line. Some folks pray, some stay still. We drink from pain and ride on will. I seen the end, it don't scare me none. Long as I burn before I'm done. But freedom kills me. At least I'll die moving. Freedom ain't free, but we're riding anyway. Through the fire, the wreck, the debts we pay. Ain't no heaven paved in gold, but we got tales that never get old. With busted radios and torn up maps, we ride for silence between the claps. We ain't rich, but we ain't tame. We got the scars, and that's our claim. Freedom ain't free, but we ride anyway. Every sunset calls, but we still stay. And when I'm gone, just let it be that I rode hard and I rode free. She smelled like velvet and drives like gasoline. She pulled up in a stolen Ford, red lips, tight hips, boots like a sword. Said, got a lie that stole my breath, smiled like heaven, smelled like death. Her name don't matter, it's how she moves. Tattoo of a match on a collarbone groove. Whispers burning like a back road sin, and I was gone before it could begin. Every man thinks he's the one till she leaves a mail resting in the sun. She's velvet and gasoline, smooth on the touch, explodes at the seam. Dances slow with a switchblade stare. She'll love you raw, then disappear. She don't belong, she don't explain. She's bourbon breath and Novocaine. Don't chase her down, don't ask what she means. You can't hold velvet and gasoline. Saw her once in El Paso's dust, leaning on a Harley built for lust. She kissed a reaper, lit his smoke, then vanished in a cloud of joke. They say she rides with no last name, tattooed hearts and deadly aim. But every man she ever broke still hums her name like a gospel joke. She said, "You ride pretty good, darling." Then stole my patch and my pistol. She's velvet and gasoline, burns through love like a war machine. Every bar she walks in bends, and every outlaw calls her the end. Eyes like moonshine, lips like flame, and if you touch her, you change your name. She's a wreck wrapped in beauty unseen, the queen of velvet and gasoline. I see her sometimes. That smell like smoke and sin. Always leaving, never gone. Found a patch in the dust, old burn, but not forgotten. Through the dead road curves, boots worn thin, no nerves to serve. Found a jacket by a rusted sign, said Iron Cross Road, one of a kind. Gas station glass and a toothless grin. Old man said, "Boy, don't dig that in." They rode like fire, they died like smoke. They were the last of the real folk. And I felt the hum under my heel, like the road still knew what was real. saints, no line, just rub ashes, oil and spine. They didn't ask, they didn't sign, they just lived. And this is what they left behind. Found a back frame cracked in two, a bullet hole, some blood dried through. But etched in the tank with a pocket knife was a quote that read, "Burn but ride." Saw a name on a stone, face carved clean, chrome widow in gasoline. And I knew these weren't just tales, they were road-born kings with outlaw scales. They're still out here in the wind, in the wires, in the fire. This is what they left behind. Gospel song in smoke and grind. No soft goodbyes, no clean escape, just myth and rubber across the cape. No church, no chains, no design, just throttle marks through sacred time. They didn't die, they redefined, and I'm next. This is what they left behind. Let's see if the road remembers me too. Two clubs, one road, no second chances. Smoke curled up on mile 53. Two packs deep, one destiny. We rode in with boots and fire. They stood still, dressed in funeral attire. Tattooed truths, patched up pride. Ain't no talk when old kings collide. I said more than a sermon could, and the wind froze time like we knew it. never knew the cost. Every silence screamed along. When kings collide, steel gets crowned. Engines scream and blood runs down. There ain't no peace, just who stands tall. When the chrome shakes hands with the final call. Burn your flags and name your side. The road remembers when kings collide. Like fresh paint. One man laughed, one made a sing. They took our patch in '89. Now we meet again with fire and line. No backup plan, no second ride. Just full throttle till one can't hide. You can feel the past in the trembling ground. This ain't a war, it's sacred ground. We didn't come to talk. We came to finish the echo. This is the last mile. Let it echo. I don't know if there's a God above, but I've prayed to the road and buried love. Kick dust on dreams, set fire to gray, and roll too long to forget my fate. I've knelt in blood, I've kissed regret, told lies to myself I ain't taken back yet. But the sky don't judge, and the wind don't cry. It just howls real soft when it's time to die. Ain't no preacher where I go, just steel and smoke and the undertow. So amen and out. No more words to scream or doubt. Let the wheels write the final verse. on dirt and flame and a soul well cursed. Amen. And if there's peace, let it find my route. I ain't clean, but I've been true to the only thing I ever knew. She told me once I'd never rest, said I was born with a war in my chest. And maybe that's why I kept the pace, running from mercy and chasing my place. For another ride, I just wanna stop with my boots untied. Lay me down in leather and sin, with the throttle still warm on my skin. If I hear nothing after this, that's fine. I've heard enough. So amen. And one last verse, one last shout. No need for stone or name or bell, just a story the road might tell. Amen. And no salvation, no devour. But if someone asks who I was here, say I rode hard, say I had no fear. I ain't looking for heaven, just quiet.
This ain't no sermon for saints. This gospel's for the damned.
Full of burned out pages, preach from a tank full of outlaw wages. No steeple here, just a sky of flame, and the choir's all drunk, shouting my name. I speak in smoke, I got praying gears, baptize my sins in a river of beers. Got 10 cracked ribs and a holy curse, but my ride don't stall, just gets worse. They say God left this place long ago, so I filled the pulpit with fire and flow. This is a blacktop gospel born of ash, where the faithful burn and the engines crash. No heaven's gate, no savior's hand, just open road and a hellbound van. Amen in the throttle, truth in the scars. We ride beneath the broken stars. Ain't no priest, just wheels and wine. This is the gospel, and the gospel is mine. Serve from a flask of sin, and my sermon's in where the tires spin. Confess to the wind, absolving speed. Ain't no sin if it feeds the need. The book of smoke, chapter 13. Blessed be the freaks that damn the mean. They don't kneel here, they just ride and pray. Their brakes hold on the other side.
Road don't save you, it remembers you.
This is the blacktop gospel born of ash, where the faithful burn and the engines crash. No heaven's gate, no savior's hand, just open road and a hellbound van. Amen in the throttle, truth in the scars. We ride beneath the broken stars. Ain't no priest, just wheels and wine. This is the gospel, and the gospel is mine. Blacktop gospel, stealing smoke. Every word I preach is broke, but we ride with fire in our chest and call it holy, call it blessed. No altar, no hymn, no golden light, just a road that howls through the night. So if you feel lost and out of time, this gospel's yours. Now ride like it's mine. Ashes to ashes, rubber to road. No colors, no crown, just a road and a name. That's all we ever needed. We carved our code in the back of a blade, old sink deep where the devils fade. Leather patch with the weight of sin. We don't get buried, we ride again. From smoke where the silence slept, fuel for the fire that the old world left. Ain't no heaven for a man like me, but hell's too scared to set me free. We bleed, crawl, and ride like ghosts, sworn in oil to the ones we lost most. We're the brothers of the iron. iron crossroad. Going full throttle where the law don't go. Ghost tires humming like a southern hymn. Dust on our boots and death on the rim. Tattooed truth, scars and cold, blood-bonded outlaws riding bold. No kings, no gods, just a road we own. We're the brothers of the Iron Crossroad. We've buried names we can't forget, rings on chains and blood-stained vests. She took my heart, now I ride with steel. Love got lost, freedom's all I feel. Fuel unlit and the past in flames. Ain't got time for guilt or names, just that throttle humming low and mean. Brother, we ride where the world ain't clean. I die for him, but I'd kill for the patch. We're the brothers of the Iron Crossroad. Die singing where the sinners go. Chrome and ash in our rearview glass. Headlights burning like a sacred mess. Tattooed truth, scars and cold, blood-bonded outlaws riding bold. No kings, no gods, just the road we own. We're the brothers of the Iron Crossroad. With the fire, with the dust, we ride for the ones who rode before us. Cross on the tank, inflame in the veins. We don't stop, we leave tattooed truth, scars and cold, blood-bonded outlaws riding bold. No kings, no gods, just the road we own. We're the brothers, yeah, the brothers of the Iron Crossroad. We ain't gone, just further down the line. They left me buried, but the desert never forgets. I woke with sand in my throat and blood in my eyes. Vultures overhead spinning crooked skies. My brothers turned their backs, dug me a grave, but I crawled through hell with a heart they couldn't shave. A knife in my spine, patch ripped clean, but I stitched it back with kerosene. They got a list of names and the miles to ride. You best pray I'm dead, 'cause I'm live with pride. I was forged in the heat, not born from grace. Now I'm the storm they can't erase. The desert never forgets, and neither do I. Buried in the dirt, but I rose bone dry. Got fire in my chest and a soul gone black. Every mile I ride, I ain't turning back. You can hide in your bars, you can kneel and beg, but revenge don't sleep and it's got my leg. Your sins ain't safe and your dead ain't set. The desert never forget. I remember that night, the lies you told, how you laughed while my body got cold. But I found a gun in the hand of a ghost, and now I ride with the ones you feared most. Tattooed justice, burnt in skin, fuel line fury and a mortal grin. Your time's ticking like a worn out tire. I got one match left, and I aim to light fire. They thought the sun would kill me, but I became the sun. The desert never forgets, and neither do I. Buried in the dust, now I paint the sky with flames from the past and a throttle wide. Every breath I take is the reason I ride. You can change your name, but I know you're sent. Justice ain't blind, it's hell-bent. Your sins ain't safe and your fate is sad. The desert never forget. Sleep light, brother, I'm still riding. I ride alone, but I ain't alone. Every mile I run, I hear him speak. In the wind through the canyon, in the rusted creek. Names carved deep in my gas tank lid. For every brother gone, and the things we did. That bar in Jackson, that ambush in Flint, where Blacktop Billy took his final hit. Now it's just me and the sound of steel. But some nights, I swear they're real. Smoke in the mirror, I don't dare blink. Their shadows ride where I overthink. I got ghosts on my tailpipe, fire in my frame, whispers in the wind, still call my name. Ride through the silence, speak to the dead.
the same. Highway's empty, but I feel that way. Like tires rolling through the hands of fate. One patch left sewn on my skin. Every rev I make lets them ride again. But I'm not. I got ghosts on my tailpipe, fire in my frame. Every scream of the motor calls their name. Ride through the dark, speak through the pain. Hear 'em laugh when I cross that train. Every throttle twist brings them here. The club lives on in the wind and flame. I got ghosts on my tailpipe, and I ride just the same. Name. I ain't haunted. I'm on it.
Freedom sounds a lot like silence, and it hits just as hard. Left my ring on the counter and my past in the dust. Rode out with the wind, leaving nothing but rust. She said, boy, you're born to vanish like smoke. I said, love, I was born with a chokehold broke. Midnight towns and neon signs, truck stop coffee and crooked lines. 1,000 miles from a goodbye stare, but I still feel a ghost in the midnight air. My name don't echo in no church hall, but the road remembers every fall. I'm gone like thunder, loud and gone, rolling through the dark where the hurt hangs on, burning down bridges I swore I'd need, but I ride like a man who forgot how to bleed. Gone like thunder, can't look back. Every memory's just a heart attack, and freedom's just a word with teeth when you leave behind what you can't keep. Had a dog, had a porch, had a name folks knew. Now I'm just that shadow flashing past you. Smoke in my lungs lies in my way. Some men run for heaven, I just needed a break. Saw my mama cry the day I left, but I promised her I'd die with nothing left. A full tank bad luck and a steel string truth, the kind you only earn when you waste your youth. Ain't no road back once the storm decides. I'm gone like thunder, loud and gone, chasing what's real with the lights all gone, burning down bridges I swore I'd need, but I ride like a man who forgot how to bleed. Gone like thunder, worn and raw, a ghost in boots that the world once saw. Freedom's cold, but it's mine to keep, while the silence howls me back to sleep. You smell that? That's diesel, sweat, and trouble. Rooster crowing through the breaking light, dust on my boots from a barroom fire, chains on the back of my 4x4. Ain't looking for peace, just a little bit more. Whiskey burns like a sermon's curse. Preacher told me, son, it's bound to get worse, but I was born in a house, raised in flame. Now I ride with the wind, screaming my name on that hellbound highway. Ain't no slowing down. Skin in the mirror, devil's in town. Gas in my vein, thunder in my soul, burning down the south on a 6-string road.
kissed her hard, took the dare, left with a number and blood in my hair. Folks just circle, but I don't break. This heart don't beat, it quakes and shakes with every chord from that old guitar. I'm dragging sin like a mason jar. Ain't no saving me now. I made peace with the fire. On that hellbound highway, ain't no slowing down. Dust in my mirror, fate's in town. Gas in my veins, thunder in my soul, burning down the South on a 6-string roll. You can run from the law, but not from the road. On that hellbound highway, ain't no slowing down. Devils laughing sideways while I tear through town. Gas in my veins, thunder in my soul, burning down the South on a 6-string roll. Hellbound, and I ain't coming home. Every rider makes a deal. Eventually, the only question is, do you sign it in ink or in smoke? I found a crossroad with no name, just bones in the dirt and whispers in flame. The wind said, boy, you've come too far to turn back now. We know who you are. There was a mirror in the oil-stained sand, showed me the man with blood on his hands. But the face looked calm, the eyes looked free, and the voice said sign and belong to me. The pen was a rubber, the page was rolled, and I knew this deal was all it owed. So I signed my name in smoke, let the road take what it broke, gave my soul to the wheel, no shame. Now the thunder rides with my name. Sign it slow, let it burn, watch the past twist and turn. Ain't no grave, ain't no yoke, just a soul on fire and a name in smoke. They say the first time the engine speaks, it ain't just sound, it's what your silence leaks. And mine said die or live wrong, so I chose the road, and I kept moving on. Left behind the woman with the eyes like rain, left behind the guilt, left behind the blame. Now every mile's a sermon in flame, and I ain't felt shame since I gave it my name.
somewhere. Mine just happens to rumble.
So I signed my name in smoke, told the sky I wouldn't choke. If the reaper wants me, let him catch, but I ain't slowing down to match. Sign it raw, let it brand, truth carved deep in the back of my hand. Ain't no halo, no clean cloak, just a scar where I signed in smoke.
One day they'll ask what I became. Don't say hero, don't say flame. Say this: he rode until the silence spoke and left behind a name in smoke.
Before the patch, before the road had moves, there was the first roar. 4 men, no name, steel hearts, spines like flame. One night, one sound that shook the dirt from this dead-end town. Black boots, fists raw, riding beasts with teeth and flaw. No preacher, no prayer, just engine screaming holy despair. They didn't ride to escape, they rode to exist. This is the first roar, thunder from dirt, earth in fire, fed by herd. No map, no path, no fear to face, just a rumble out enough to break. This is the first roar, sky crack wide, a rebel hymn you can't deny. Still echoes down the bones of the earth. Remember the roar that gave us birth. They broke through fences, hearts and bones, built the church where no one atones. Oh, for wine, sin for bread, every rite baptized the dead. They left no flag, no law to teach, just scars on roads too far to reach. But every time your engine moans, you're speaking in their broken tones. They were the spark, the rest of us were just the wildfire. This is the first roar, thunder from dirt, earthed in fire, fed by herd. No map, no path, no fear to face, just a rumble loud enough to break. This is the first roar, sky crack wide, a rebel hymn you can't deny. Still echoes down the bones of the earth. Remember the roar that gave us birth.
They left me for dead, but death ain't got the guts to hold me. I woke in the dirt, breathing black, buzzards overhead, sky pulling back. Stitched my soul with a wire and flame, carved my oath on a license plate name. They thought I'd rot under the red sun stare, but I rose with fire in my rusted prayer. No name now, just the sound I make when my boots hit ground and the center shake. I ain't begged for peace or tears or truth. I'm the debt they owe, I'm the end of youth. I'm the man who wouldn't die, buried deep with a bloodshot sky. Left for vultures, but I taught them fear. Now I ride with hell burning in my mirror. I'm the ghost in your rearview screen, the crack in your goddamn dream. Say your prayers and kiss the light. I'm the man who wouldn't die. I remember the patch you tore from my chest, the bottle you raised, the shot, the jest. But the road don't forget, and neither do I. I kept the miles, you kept the lie. Now your name's on a bullet in my vest, and your last mistake's about to be addressed. No more talk, no more fake regret, just a long ride soaked in what you'll regret. I didn't survive, I evolved. I'm the man who wouldn't die, left in flames, now ride bone dry. Steel in my jaw, hate in my grin. Every mile I ride is a mortal sin. I'm the ghost in your rearview scream, the crack in your goddamn dream. Say your prayers and kiss the light. I'm the man who wouldn't die. I'm the man who wouldn't break, built from ash and no mistakes. Call me myth, call me rap, just don't be standing in my path. Road's my coffin, night's my bride, and I ride alone with death denied. No cross, no grave, no alibi. I'm the man who wouldn't die. I ain't living, I'm just not done yet. You thought it was just pavement, just lines and sand, but the road, it sees you. Some say God's in the sky and the light in the book, but I found him where the earth got shook, where rubber melts and silence screams, where ghosts ride deep in shattered dreams. Like veins, and every mile I lose my name. The more I ride, the less I bleed, 'cause the road don't want your flesh, just your need. I gave her my voice, my years, my youth. She gave me back a darker truth. The road is a god, don't need your praise. She'll burn your maps and bless your blaze. Ain't no pews, just dust and gears. Ain't no prayers, just shifting fears. The road is a god, cruel and kind. She'll break your heart and clear your mind. If you listen close to the humming knot, you'll know it too. The road is a god. She don't talk back, but she makes you feel every lie you said with hands on the wheel. I watch men beg and tires cry, but no one leaves clean, they just say goodbye. She don't want gold, don't care for fame. She just remembers every name of those who rode with nothing left and fed her soul with everything. She took my brothers, took my sins, and still I ride like she might take me in. The road is a god, paved in bone, crowned in smoke, she rides alone. She don't judge, she don't save, but she'll carry you past your grave. The road is a god, carved in rust, sworn in blood, betrayed by trust. And when the engine makes that final throb, know this: the road is a god. I belong to her. They say she rides where the moon don't sleep, and no man sees her twice. Midnight dust on a back road mile, headlight flickered, breathed in denial. Heard the chain clink, saw the pale white mare, then a shadow stepped out of thin dry air. Boots black as crow, lips red as rust, eyes like a sermon soaked in lust. She said, ride with me or ride alone, and the sky cracked open like a preacher's tone. Ain't no saving what's already chose. She's a gospel of fire in a world that froze. The widow rides at midnight, where the saints won't go and the devils bite.
Every man she calls don't come back right. She's dressed in flame, baptized in blight. No mercy in her stare, no cross to kiss. Just the echo of a name on a night like this. And when you see her face in the red moonlight, it's already too late. The widow rides at midnight. They tell it's all in the southern bars of the night she rode through with a trail of scars. Left a chapel burning, choir all gone, and a preacher who laughed till he coughed up bone. She don't ride for money, don't kill for fame. She just whispers low when she calls your name. Some say she's dead in a borrowed face. Some say she's the bride this world raised. One time I saw it too, and I ain't been home since. The widow rides at midnight, where the saints won't go and the devils bite. Every man she calls don't come back right. She's dressed in flame, baptized in blight. No mercy in her stare, no cross to kiss. Just the echo of a name on a night like this. And when you see her face in the red moonlight, it's already too late. The widow rides at midnight. Yeah, the widow rides at midnight, and I ride with her still. No man sees her twice, but we all hear her coming. One spark, two wheels. That's all I need, baby. Born in a ditch where the ore runs thick. Mama kissed Jack, Daddy pulled a trick. Came out swinging with a serious scream, and a motor for a heart that don't need a dream. Leather soul, rusted faith, license plate reads out of my way. Ain't no leash can hold this in. I was baptized in a bottle of gin. Speed ain't the devil, but I ride like hell's my level. I'm a throttle bone bastard, firing the gears. Tires burn truth, engine kills fear. Shift that rage into overdrive. I ain't alive, I'm just trying to survive. Skulls in my mirror, smoke in my way. Guitar screaming like the road just ate. I was forged in fumes, born to slide. I'm a throttle bone bastard, and I'll never hide. Gas station saint, chrome-fisted preacher, sermon from the pipe and the tank's the teacher. I don't pray, I punch and ride. Ain't no God on this countryside. I got stories in my scars and grit in my grin. You ain't met pain till you seen my sin. Speedometer broke, I don't slow down. I ain't from here, I was run out of town. You feel that rumble? That's me, coming for your peace and quiet. I'm a throttle bone bastard, firing the gears. Tires burn true.
Yeah.
They burned it all, but I still got the road. Boots in the dust, blood on my hands, bars just bones and empty cans. Smoke still rising off the patch I wore, but I ain't laying down, not yet, not so. Got no crew, just echoes now, but I still ride, I just don't bow. I talk to ghosts, drink with pain, and chase the wind like it still got a name. You can burn my bike, break my name, but you can't put out a rider's flame. Ashes still taste like freedom, even when there's nothing left to bleed from. The fire took my home, took my kin, but I still got the road and that old sin. You can bury me deep, a high on a hill, but I'll be smiling, yeah, I'll be smiling still. 'Cause ashes still taste like freedom, and I ride with the smoke, not beneath it. She said, you don't have to die alone. I said, baby, that's how legends are grown. I kissed her slow, then turned the key and left my name in the gravel behind me. Every brother I've loved wears a scar, some in flesh, some in a mason jar, but they still ride in my rear view glass. Every mile, every rumble and laugh. But you can't ride without feeling the flame. Yeah, she still tastes like freedom, and that's all I need to believe in. You burn what you can, but some of us were made of fire. They're coming fast, so ride faster. Boots hit blacktop, bar wind boom. Cops outside, moon in doom. Back door busted, tires scream. This ain't no dream, it's gasoline. She threw me my cut, said ride or ride. Grabbed the bag and the whiskey shot. Patch on fire, smoke in the chest. Ain't no mercy when you're riding dead. Every gear's a dare, every line of sin. We don't run to live, we run away. One eye broke, tank near red. Front tire slick, we ride undead. Brothers beside me, scars exposed, and the Reaper smiling like he knows. Back roads twist like a serpent's spine. We ain't stopping, we erase the line. Shots behind, sparks ahead. If this is dying, raise the dead. This ain't escape, it's legacy. Choke the throttle, let it burn. We light the match, we never turn. Ain't no prison holding steel when our freedom runs on will. Leather torn, but hearts intact. We ride with ghosts on every track. And if the law don't crash or learn, we still choke the throttle. Let it burn. Choke the throttle, let it burn. Life's a corner, twist, not turn. We don't stop, we don't break. We just ride till the silence shakes. Let's ride, maybe, but we ain't done till the wheels melt under the sun. Tell the devil we ride fast, so keep the gates open. We rode side by side once, but not today. We built the patch, we burned the map, poured whiskey on our first dirt nap. You called me blood, I called you flame. Now we meet where there's no name. Eyes like rust, grip like war, leather cracked and boots worn sore. Two souls cursed by roads we chose. Only one leaves when the desert closes. There's dust between brothers, and it don't settle clean. Dust between brothers, grit in the veins. One's riding thunder, the other holds chains. No more mercy, no more lies. We meet where the vulture flies. Dust between brothers, scars and crow. You die loud or you ride alone. Ain't no truth, just desert screams and blood burning through gasoline. much. Just you, me, and the truth we buried. Just between brothers, grit in the veins. One's riding thunder, the other holds chains. No more mercy, no more lies. We meet where the vulture flies. Just between brothers, scars and chrome. You die loud, or you ride alone. Only one rides out of this scene, the other fuels the machine. You had your ride, now I finish mine. Don't know where I'm going, just know I ain't staying. Found her in the wreck behind the fence. Tank cracked, tires dry, frame past tense. Jacket on a barbed wire ripped and burned, but the patch on the back still turned heads. Flip the switch, pray to the spark, say goodbye to the light, hello to the dark. Ain't got a map, just a whispering flame, and a legend written in someone else's name. I ain't earned the right, not yet, but I feel it humming in my chest. First ride out of ruin, wind on my face, no past pursuing. Eyes on the line, hands on steel, heart trying to learn what rage can feel. Dust in the lungs, ghosts in the frame, but I'm rolling forward just the same. Can't change where I came from, but I sure as hell can burn what's to come. Mirror crack, but I see just fine. I see a road that don't read time. I see the bones of the kings who fell, and the crowns they drop when they kissed hell. Their blood's in the bolts, their names in the heat, and I ride with them rumbling under my seat. This ain't glory, this ain't fame, it's just breathing without shame.
They said no one makes it past mile marker 13, so I aim straight at it.
First ride out of ruin, wheels screaming, soul improving. I'm nobody, not yet, not loud, but I'm coming like thunder from a stolen cloud. Rattling bones and roads unseen, hiding from fate with a fuel-born lean. Can't kill what ain't known, but I'll make Every breath I take, I'm proving that fire don't need a name to leave the earth in flames. So if I fall, let the motor whine, let the ghost say he crossed the line. I ain't riding to survive, I'm riding to arrive in the myth they left behind. That's my story. Start now.
Said freedom had a price. We paid in full. Still do.
Lost 5 brothers just last year. 2 to war, 3 to the bottle and fear. We still ride like the sky might crack with a cold chain and a dead man's patch. The law gave up, the map burned out, and we still scream when the throttle shouts. No flag, no oath, just rubber and rust, and a soul too stubborn to turn to dust. Ain't about living long, it's about riding strong. Chase it like it's holy wine with busted knuckles and a howling sky. We ride for those who said goodbye. Ain't no crown in the dirt we claim, but the wind still knows our name. She left me with a note on chrome, said you love the road more than a home. Maybe she was right, maybe that's fine. I'm married to the curve and the county line. Some folks pray, some stay still. We drink from pain and ride on will. I seen the end, it don't scare me none, as long as I burn before I'm done. If freedom kills me, at least I'll die moving. Freedom ain't free, but we ride anyway. Through the fire, the wreck, the debts we pay. Ain't no heaven paved in gold, but we got tales that never get old with. Busted radios and torn up maps. We ride for silence between the claps. We ain't rich, but we ain't tamed. We got the scars, and that's our claim. Freedom ain't free, but we ride anyway. Every sunset costs, but we still stay. And when I'm gone, just let it be that I rode hard and I rode free.
Some women save you, some women scar you. She did both. She walked in like the lights got low. Leather creak like a secret you shouldn't know. I said run, lips said stay, and every man in that room lost his way. She ordered a whiskey neat with a look that bit. Said don't talk unless you plan to quit. And I knew right then, with my hand on flame, I'd burn just to forget her name. I didn't fall, I dove in the fire I call love. She was trouble in leather, storm wrapped in skin, a gospel of chaos, a hymn full of sin. She kissed like a gunshot, walked like a crime, and I knew I was hers for the end of all time. She was smoke on my mirror, was the only man who didn't try to own her. So she left. Before I did.
If the world's ending, I'm spending it in this bar.
She walked in like a loaded sin. Boots on fire, whiskey on skin. Tattooed thighs, red lips, no grace. Said, buy me a shot or get out my face.
Jukebox howling some outlaw tune. Ceiling fan spinning like a dead man's moon. Brother Jack's dealing cards by the door.
Someone's preaching vengeance on the floor. Ain't no saints in this dive tonight. Just chrome and bones and barroom fire. Whiskey, chrome and wild women. Apocalypse ain't worth living. If I can't get drunk and ride through flame with a devil-loving girl who forgot my name. Beer on the counter, boots on the bar, motor running outside, tank full of scars. Ain't no heaven but hell, still giving room for whiskey, chrome and wild women. Bars lit by neon and cigarette ash. She pulls a blade from her boot with a flash. Says I don't dance, I duel, then winks. And downs her jack while my halo sinks. Brothers inked with miles and war, telling tales we don't tell no more. Patch on my chest, soul in debt, but tonight I drink to what I don't regret. If I die tonight, make sure she gets my damn jacket. I gave her my keys and forgot my name. Smoke on the ceiling. You took one of ours. Now we take 10. We carved a pact in blood and thin skin. Now you lit the fire, let the war begin. Bonds still smoldering, names in the ash, and we're riding out with nothing but wrath. Clutching hand, hating gear, ain't no mercy, just roaring fear. Steel in our eyes, chrome in the vein. You want retribution, we bring the rain. You cross the line, we don't redraw. Now the law's gone quiet and we are the law. Graves don't scare men like us. We ride through fire, bleed through dust. Ain't no heaven waiting loud. Just boots on dirt and vengeance proud. Gasoline hearts, bulletproof free. We ain't killing, we settling need. You lit the fuse, now ride the rust. Graves don't scare men like us. Your colors bled, ours by back. We don't forget, we just attack. Every brother lost becomes a knife. We wear them all, they ride for life. This ain't about right, it's about respect. You broke the code, now collect the debt. And when we howl through your hometown gates, even the dead will feel what fate awaits. They said walk away. We ride through every damn time. Graves don't scare men like us. We ride through hell on black steel us. Crossed our path, you crossed the line. Now we write your name in turpentine. We don't pray, we don't bluff. We fight till the road says enough. You took our kin, you earned our dust. Graves don't scare men like us. Graves don't scare men like us. We leave wreckage, strength to rust. Put your patch down, kiss the mud. Your road ends here. Ours drinks your We ride for the fall. We bury the rest. If hell's got a jukebox, it's stolen from here. There's a hole in the wall down Route 9 West where the beer's still cold and the girls don't rest. Neon buzz like a preacher's sin, and the bouncer's got brass where his teeth should have been. She walks by with a boot on the bar, tattoo that reads, catch me if you are. Smoke curls up like a serpent's grin, and I'm already 6 shots deeper in. Ain't no prayers, just dirty songs. Ain't no saints, they don't last long. Hell ain't got bars like this, where the jukebox moans and the devil's kiss, where the whiskey bites and the women swing, and you wake up broke with a busted ring. No rules, no grace, no bliss, just loud regrets and a fist to fist. If I die tonight, I'll die in bliss, 'cause hell ain't got bars like this. Brother Jack's got a blade in his boot, says don't start nothing you can't shoot. And Lila's dancing with fire in her hips. She ain't yours, but she steals your lips. Motorhead smoking by the backlot wall, tires still warm from the last bar brawl. Club patch hanging like a flag of pride. Every shot's a prayer we already denied. You want salvation? Go to church. You want the truth? Order another round. Hell ain't got bars like this, where the saints turn in and the demons hiss, where the pool cue swings and the glassware flies and the laughter cuts like battle cries. Ain't no sin you'll ever miss when you drink from a place built like this. If the world burns down in a fiery twist, let it start right here in this abyss. They'll build a chapel here someday, but not before last call. Midnight don't follow laws. She writes her own. Smoke off the neon gate. She kissed me quick, said don't get wild, then stole my flask and both goodbyes. Boots crunch gravel, tanks half dead, but I got ghosts in my rear view instead. Patch still stitched on my weathered vest, and a map of regrets carved in my chest. Ain't no GPS for the way I roam, just broken rules and deeds. She left me notes and shotgun shells. Said I loved you best when you raised some hell. We made love like war, loud and bent. Then she vanished like my last month's rent. Saw my brothers in the rearview fade. Each one lost to the deals we made. But I still ride like the clock ain't real, with a laugh in my throat and hands on steel.
Ain't looking for peace, just a good reason to keep running.
Midnight runs on broken rules, old bar fights and motel pools, ties worn thin, whiskey thick, sins that come on fast and stick. Ain't no guidebook, ain't no plan, just throttle grit and a one-man band. The law gave up, the saints got shook. Midnight runs through every line I took. Midnight runs on broken rules, and I ride her like a stubborn mule. Every scar a badge I wear, every wrong turn I took it fair. If I vanish like the rest that fell, just tell her he rode like he owed nothing to her. No breaks. No curfew. Just the hum and the hurt. You ride with us. You ride forever. We don't pray, we don't plead. We got scars where others bleed. Ink and steel on leather skin. We ain't family, we're next of sin. Engine hot and hearts gone cold. Patch we wear is bought in gold. Not in money, not in fame, but in every damn mile we never tame. No gods, no kings, no chains. Just brothers with oil in the veins. We got oil in the veins, fire in the chest. Don't need no badge when you ride with the best. Wheels don't lie and blood don't bend. This ain't a ride, it's how legends end. Whiskey breath, burnt regrets. We ride hard cause we don't forget. From first scar to final remains. We live with oil, oil in the veins. wars in parking lots. She left me once, but I kept the ring. Hung it on my bars like a saintless thing. We drink from dusk, right past dawn. The law runs fast, but we ain't gone. If you see our smoke and hear that song, you know the reaper's rolling strong. Raise your glass, mark your name. Brothers ain't built, they're forged in flame. We got oil in the veins, rust in the soul, tie-spit truth that we can't control. Tattooed oaths and shattered chains. This life don't ask, it takes the reins. Burning out, never tame. Headlights screaming through the rain. This club, this road, these chains. It's all just oil, oil in the veins.
They thought I was finished, but ashes make the richest soil.
I woke up with blood in my mouth, sun rising red through a sky full of doubt. They left me for dead in a ditch by the tracks, but I came out swinging with fire in my back. Lost my woman, my land, my name, buried my past, now I'm done playing tame. I ain't looking for pity or grace, I brought my demons, they're setting the pace. But I lit the flame, left me in chains. Now I forged a name. I got ashes in my wake and smoke in my eyes, risen from the wreck where the old me died. Ain't no halo, just a blaze behind. I was made in the fire, now the fire's mine. My gospel of war, every mile's a tombstone, I don't mourn no more. Yeah, they prayed I'd drown in my own despair, but I drank that storm and I didn't care. Now the wind carries whispers of my return, and the ground shakes soft where my boots churn. Ain't no savior, just sin and steal. You want the truth? I made a deal. Can't kill what's already gone, only sharpen the teeth. I got ashes in my wake and smoke in my eyes, carving through the dark where the lost men lie. Ain't no prayer gonna change this ride. I was made in the fire, now the fire's mine. Fire's mine. Now
I ain't done burning yet.
They call her the Chrome Widow, 'cause every man who rides with her ends up buried or begging.
She rolls in like a thunderclap, high boots, lips red like a trap, tanks full of venom, heart made of chrome. She don't need a map, the road is home. Used to ride behind her brother I knew, now she rides alone, pad stitched in blue. Says love's a ghost that I don't chase, just smoke and throttle in a holy place. She don't mourn, she moves, every scar or war she proves. She's the Chrome Widow, engine wild, cursed by fire, never mild. Rides through hearts like knives through silk, burns her past in bourbon and milk. Chrome Widow, don't look back, leaves black trails and panic attacks. She don't cry, she ignites, and every man she leaves don't sleep right. She kissed the barrel, loved the blade, danced on graves when names would fade. Takes no orders, gives no grace. You ride beside her, you keep the pace. Saw her once in Tucson flames, burning through lies and old club names. Left a man begging in the rain, said you think you're tough, try love and pain. She don't kill you quick, she lets the road do it. She's a Chrome Widow, engine wild, eyes like sin, style defiled. Takes your soul with a sideways grin, says ride with me or die again. Chrome Widow, hard and cold, born in smoke and twice as bold. She don't beg, she don't ride, but every man she left still dreams her Chrome Widow, fire and steel. You feel her coming before the wheels, and when your engine starts to stall, she's already gone, took it all. You don't love a woman like that, you survive her.
This is it. Final gear, no brakes, no prayer.
Left my boots on the side of the bed, keys on the tank, one shot in the head.
A note that said, don't wait for me. I got a date with the end and it's gonna be free.
Mirror crack, past looking back, but I ain't got time to unpack. If the devil's waiting, he better run, 'cause I'm bringing thunder and a loaded sun. This ain't fear, it's the end I chose. One last ride where the red wind blows. I'm in final gear, no turning down. Straight through the flames, I own this crown. Gasoline veins, dirt in my grim. No second thoughts, I'm all in. Ride me blind into the flame. Scream my sins, forget my name. But let the earth shake when I disappear. This is it. I'm in final gear. Saw my brothers in the sky today, riding clouds like it's Judgment Day. They nodded once, then they were gone, so I cracked the throttle and rode head on. I've seen grace, I've seen the knife. I've lived too long to beg for life. So if I go with speed. Bury the body, but let the myth You hear that? That's not an engine. That's everything I ever was. I'm in final gear, no turning down. Straight through the flames, I own this crown. Gasoline veins, dirt in my grin. No second thoughts, I'm all in. Ride me blind into the flame. Scream my sins, forget my name. But let the earth shake when I disappear. This is it. I'm in final gear. No road after this one. But damn, what a way to go. You don't earn this patch with cash or charm. You bleed for it. You burn for it.
They circle me slow, boots in the dust, eyes full of fire, no mercy, no trust. One held a chain, one held a brand. One said, boy, you still sure you wanna stand? I spit in the dirt and I bared my chest. Said I came here to ride and ride till death. They lit the torch and passed it down, and the drums got louder with every round. Patch and flame, you don't join, you earn the name. Smoking lungs, road in veins, now you ride through blood and rain. Patch and flame, ain't no church, but we don't change. Swear to brothers never fold, on this road we don't grow old. Oil on my skin, fire in my soul. They carve my sin where the colors roll. Tires spin like a judgment bell. Once you patch in, there ain't no farewell. Now I ride with ghosts and knives and chrome, with a heart that beats like a diesel moan. If you see our smoke, turn back, be wise, 'cause the next man testing won't see sunrise. We are the law. After the law died, we are the gods of the grit and the glide, and we ride. Patch and flame, dust to ash, we don't feel shame. Chains may rattle, bones may crack, but the road is ours, we looking back. Patch and flame, we drink the dark, we curse the tame. Swear on steel, on smoke, on scars, we're the echo in the sound of war. Patch and flame, burn it all and take the blame. Gasoline heart, thunder breath, we ain't scared of pain or death. Patch and flame, now this world will know our name. One road, one rule, one fate. Ride fast, die straight. You don't leave the patch, only the body leaves. Strap in, sinner. This road's got no mercy left. Red lights flash in the rearview grave. Dust on my knuckles, soul to save. God's last nerve. They say she rides where the moon don't sleep, and no man sees her twice. Midnight dust on a back road mile, headlight flicker, breathing denial. Heard the chain clink, saw the pale white mare. Then her shadow stepped out of thin dry air. Boots black as crow, lips red as rust, eyes like a sermon soaked in lust. He said, ride with me or ride alone. And the sky cracked open like a preacher's tone. Ain't no saving what's already chose. She's the gospel of fire in a world that froze. The widow rides at midnight, where the saints won't go and the devils bite. Every man she calls don't come back right. She's dressed in flame, baptized in blight. No mercy in a stare, no cross to kiss, just the echo of a name on a night like this. And when you see her face in the red moonlight, it's already too late. The widow rides at midnight. Till it's soft in the southern bars of the night she rode through with a trail of scars. Left the chapel burning, choir all gone, and a preacher who laughed till he coughed up bones. She don't ride for money, don't kill for fame. She just whispers low when she calls your name. Some say she's death in a borrowed face. Some say she's the bride this world erased. One time, I saw her too, and I ain't been whole since. The widow rides at midnight, where the saints won't go and the devil's bite. Every man she calls don't come back right. She's dressed in flame, baptized in blood. No mercy in her stare, no cross to kiss. Just the echo of a name on a night like this. And when you see her face in the red moonlight, it's already too late. The widow rides at midnight. Yeah, the widow rides at midnight. And I ride with her still. Sees her twice. But we all hear her coming.